Okay. Hello, Gavin. Hopefully that you're watching. Okay, just a minute, Gavin. When I'm talking, what did I say?
You said Gavin.
Sorry, Gianni. Been a long, hot day. Okay. Class, when I'm talking, please don't. Okay. But thank you for that correction. Gianni, there we go. Okay, hopefully you're seeing and hearing today. We are in the yellow, so we're good on our mic. And looks like we have some pictures, so it looks like we're doing good today. Okay. We are on lesson 14, which is page, what of your notes? Page 2?
299. 2.2.
Okay. Section 2.2, but page 2, I believe. Okay. While I get started, well, hang on, Jen. I'm going to have some papers passed out real quick. So I need two volunteers is all I need today. Ariel and Tristan. They're the ones that had their hands up. Okay. Let's put it in the box. Okay. Okay. Just hang on, Johnny. Okay, good. Okay, let's go ahead and let's be quiet. Shh. Shh. Let's be quiet. Let's be quiet. Okay, thank you. Okay, lesson 14, 2.2. We're page 2 of your notes. Okay, I think you picked them up, but if not, we'll get you caught up one of these days. Okay. Okay, God's gift to hair, special provisions. Okay. Just think what it would be like for you if you didn't have any hair. Okay. So compare that to what it would be for the animals. Okay. If they didn't have any hair, there's different reasons why God gave them hair. Okay. The types of hair that God gave mammals is, first of all, some animals have very soft hair, or we would call it a fur. Okay. The soft, dense hair that God gave mammals as warm coverings is what we call fur. Okay. So like the tiger, like the wild dogs, or like the cats with their fluffy hair. Actually, that's not cats, that's guinea pigs. Okay? So you just want to pet them. Okay? But obviously you can't pet a tiger, he'll snatch your arm off. Okay? But the softness of the animal just, okay, like a bunny rabbit, makes you just want to pick him up and pet him. Okay? So the fur is one type of hair that God gave mammals. Another type is wool. How come you guys take so long? Okay. Listen, I'm gonna say no next time. If I can't get you can't come back to class as like the rest of them do. Okay. But I understand that, Gavin. I understand. Okay. Okay. We're on page 2 of your notes. We just started, so I'll backtrack just a little bit. Sorry, Johnny. We just had 2 guys walk in the classroom that decided that they would take a little longer than they needed to. Okay? Or at least it seems that way. Okay? So we're going to backtrack just a little bit, okay? Cameron, what's the question? Can you get a tissue? Yes. Yes. Okay. So I'm backing up, Johnny. Just hang on a little bit. Okay, we're talking about God's gift of hair to mammals, page 2. Okay? The first type of hair that God gave animals or mammals is fur. Okay? To help keep them warm. The second kind of hair that God gave mammals is wool. That's that very thick, curly hair usually found on domestic sheep. Okay? You very seldom find this on something else, but okay, mainly the sheep. Wool. What do we use wool for? Josiah?
Sweatshirts or
Clothing. Okay. Cam?
can you go back one?
Fur.
Is that a line?
F-U-R.
What is that?
Fur is number 1. Okay.
Is that a cow? Or,
These are sheep. Okay. Anything else we can use wool for besides clothing?
Fur.
Gavin? Possibly. Okay. Emma? Blankets. Okay. Ariel? Puppets? Carpets. Okay. Okay. A wool puppet. Okay. Okay. Wool, that thick curly hair. Spines or quills. Okay. Is the next one. The prickly hair that some animals use for protection. Okay. You would get hurt. Yes. Okay. Okay, so now keep in mind, the porcupine, the one in the middle, has the quills. A porcupine does not shoot its quills like people like to say. A porcupine, when it's threatened, will raise all of its quills up as a deterrent for some animals or man. And when they get close enough, they'll get pricked by the quill and it goes into the skin and then it breaks off the porcupine. But they don't shoot it towards somebody. Okay? You have to get pricked by it and then it breaks off. But that's man's assumption. But there are sea creatures, sand creatures, like the one on the right, that have quills on them that protect them. And some of these can be very poisonous, dangerous. Okay, and so you want to try and avoid trying to step on those. Okay, underwater it's kind of hard to see sometimes, but you gotta just be careful. Ariel? Yep. Yep. Gavin? I'm trying to think what they're called now. Huh? Okay. There you go. Okay. So, spines and quills. Next one. Bristles. Bristles that are found on the domestic pigs. Okay? No, it's all pig. From tail to snout. It's all pig.
Why is it called a bristle? That's the hair.
That's the hair.
Is it spiky? Like algae?
The hair is bristles.
Oh, I thought that was the whole animal you're showing.
No. No.
What is that pig called?
Pig.
A boar. What kind of? Black pig.
Could call it a boar.
Boar?
Okay. Probably most likely it's a boar.
That's your animal.
Okay. Now, how many of you have any of you ever pet a pig?
Yeah.
Okay. Like at a petting zoo or something? Okay.
I heard a pig sing.
Now, when you petted it, that just felt like almost like sandpaper, didn't it? I mean, very, very rough. Well, that's what we're talking about, the bristles, okay, on pigs. Don't kick it? No. It'll, okay. Yeah. Okay. Not only do we have bristles, okay, but we have whiskers. Okay? No, them are sea lions, and that's a mouse.
Wait, that's a sea lion?
Yes.
It looks like there's rocks on it.
Okay. It's spots. Okay. Okay. So the facial hair is used for sense of touch, or on certain mammals. Cats will use their whiskers to help with being able to get in. It tells them whether they can get in or out special or small areas. Okay, and if you've ever watched a cat and it touches its whiskers or on something, it'll usually back up. Okay, usually, doesn't mean always, but they use the whiskers for the touch to give them a sense of where they're at. Hat off. Okay, yes sir.
I have a question.
Really?
We're not talking about cats though, but why do cats jump so high?
I don't know. God gave them the legs for it.
And I have
Okay.
a question.
Now you do.
Why are cats like so mean?
They're only mean because you make them mean.
I don't.
Okay,
I
and that's from experience. Okay.
and it started to growl at me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because you've evidently done something to it before, and it remembers that, and so it doesn't like you. Okay. Okay. Moving on. Shh. So we have whiskers. Okay. Now, next category, number 2, the 2 uses of hairs. Okay, the 2 uses. What we just got done talking about, number A through E, was the types of hair. Now the uses of hair are this: 1, to keep warm. Okay,
Aww. That's weird.
to keep warm. I don't know about you, but it's hot in here, isn't it?
It's at 75. Emily, put it at It's so hot. Can I turn it down?
No, sit.
It's too hot.
What's the Emma? What's the top? I said Emma.
7.
What?
No, 70. It's 70.
What's the top right number?
Right there.
70. Okay, we'll leave it then.
What? It's 70.
Okay, class. Cam, just because someone says something doesn't mean you need to talk. Okay? And I was asking if I ask a question to someone, I don't want the rest of the class answering their question. That's why I called her by name. I didn't say Cam, did I?
I'm sorry.
Okay, I appreciate that. Okay, thank you. Okay, cool. Okay, so 1 use for hair is to keep warm. The next use, to hide from animals or hide from their enemies. Okay, even a lion or a zebra or a tiger or one of the wild huge cats can be and are a prey to some other animal. Okay, even though the lion is the king of the beasts. Do you have your notes up? Writing this down? Okay. They are prey to another animal. Now, very seldom are they, but they are there. Okay. Hold on. Why are you talking? Okay. Learn to keep it quiet. So, to hide from animals. Now, what word is showing what this tiger, not tiger, but leopard is doing? Camouflage. It's camouflaging himself, Adam, in the weeds because the weeds are matching his color of fur. Okay? So he's matching or he's hiding from. Okay? So, look at number 3. Look at number 3 under this. before I put it up, what do whales and dolphins use to keep them warm?
Their skin.
Tristan?
Blubber.
They use blubber.
Oh, look at that.
Okay?
Look at that.
Oh my God, elephant seal.
Why is it so big? Eating too much whales.
Because it eats too much fish or whatever and doesn't move around much. Okay?
It's so big.
Okay.
Why does it look like that? It's a witch.
Crazy guys. Okay. That's that. 1, 2. That's enough. If I get to 3, you're in trouble. Okay, it's one thing to have fun, one thing to laugh about the pictures up here, that's fine. But we need to do it in respect, and when I'm ready to go on to the next, we need to go. Okay?
Yes.
And then I have to ask you to be quiet. That's all I'm asking you is to be quiet. So then do it. Gavin?
What is it called?
What is that called? That is called a what? Yeah.
That's no conceal. That's no.
Because eventually, this nose will grow very long, and therefore it looks like an elephant's tusk or trunk. Okay. Okay. Moving on to special features. Number 1, the structure that God provided some mammals to use for protection and defense are horns, claws, nails, and hoofs. Okay? Cam? That's 1. And if I get to 3, you're in trouble. Okay, so the horns. How many have ever seen and heard 2 rams banging their horns together? Okay? You can hear it for miles in the mountains. Okay? The tiger, the cats have claws that helps them protect themselves, and we're going to get a little bit more into the claws a little later, but that helps them protect. It also helps them to climb into trees and so forth. Okay? You have a sloth right here that has nails. Okay? Not necessarily claws, in this case they're nails. Look at the difference between the claws and the nails. Okay? So there's a difference there, and then obviously the cow, the horse, the bovids is what they're called, have hoofs to protect their toes, their feet, etc. Okay? Tony?
Why does it look so happy?
Because it just got done eating.
Wait, how do you know? Is it
Because I saw it before I put this picture up there.
you saw a photo
Uh-huh.
or a video?
Uh-huh.
What's it even on?
The rock.
He's on a tree.
What do they eat? They eat leaves. They eat
Adam, I just looked at you. Cam? If it's a necessary question, ask it. If not, okay. But we don't need to know why it's so happy.
I didn't ask that. That was
Tony? But then you responded too. Okay? Okay, but that's fine. Okay, number 2. The structure that covers armadillos and pangolins and gives them protection are called what? Yes, sir. Well, could be another term for it.
It's scales.
Nope.
Shells. Bones.
Yes, sir.
Skeleton.
No? Emma?
It's like a shield on its back to protect it from other animals.
Okay, basically armor, but those go along with this. It's called a hard plate. Your armadillo on the left. Your pangolin on the right. Now look at the difference. Shh. You could classify these as scales, okay, but it's a hard plate because it's covering the whole animal. The armadillo has this shell, the armor, okay, That's covering its body, except its tail and its head and its legs. Okay? Tristan?
Of course it is true. No, it's not.
Shh.
There's no glare on here.
Did he ask you? Did he ask or say anything to anybody else? Did I ask? Then learn to keep your mouths closed. Okay, so hard plates. Okay, let's go on to milk for the babies. Mothers use what's called mammary glands. The mammary glands provide the milk for the little babies. Here, the piglets are eating. Okay, and that's what they're called. They're getting the milk from the mother cow or mother pig. Okay? Huh?
Where does the milk come from?
The mammary glands.
What are those? Squirted. Stop.
No. Think, Tony. Think. Okay? Okay, so mammary glands is what produces the milk for the babies. Okay? Mammary glands. Babies like sea lions get their milk that is high in fat and content so that they can grow a blanket of blubber. Okay? So it helps them to create that blubber that keeps them warm. Ariel? Okay. Why are we talking? Cam, that's 2. Adam, that's 1. Tristan, that's 1. If I get to 3, you're in trouble. Okay, so mammary glands, a blanket of blubber. Okay, go back a few slides that we looked at. Those animals that had the blubber, that's where it all started. Was from the milk from its mom. Okay. Okay, so now, next category. Ready to go on?
Yes,
Unusual mammals or unusual babies.
Ooh.
Emma,
Can you go back when I wasn't finished? Mr. Barrett?
Cam.
I think I got the second one.
Okay, be patient.
You can go now.
Okay. Okay, so number 1. Mammals that give birth to offspring and spend much of their time inside the mother's body and develop a special pouch are called marsupials. Okay. Marsupials. And I was wondering why I didn't put a picture on here, but I have it on the next slide. Okay. So, number 2, the 5 types of marsupials are, oops, wrong way. Kangaroo, koalas, numbats, wombats, and bandicoots. Okay? So all of these have a marsupial pouch that their young develops in. Okay? And they spend most of their learning years, developing years in that pouch. Okay? It helps for protection. These marsupials have the mammary glands inside the pouch where the young baby can eat. Okay, so it eats inside the pouch, not outside, like the other ones do. But here are 5 types of marsupials. Tristan, you are getting all this down, right? Because every time I look up, you're just sitting there looking at me. Okay? By the way, I should have brought it over. I do have your missing worksheet updated as of this morning. And some of you still need to turn in a few assignments. So I'll get that over here, and then you can see it tomorrow and be working on that on your downtime or whatever. Okay? So kangaroos, koalas, numbats, wombats, and bandicoots. Okay. What?
What's the difference between a numbat and a wombat?
Well, a numbat is identified by its zebra stripes. Okay? It's a lot thinner. A numbat is basically almost looks like a little teddy bear. But it's not a teddy bear.
Is it green?
Yeah, it can be, yeah. Okay. Tristan, you done? Tristan? You all done? Anybody not done? Okay. Next slide. The only marsupials that are not born alive but are hatched from eggs are the platypus and the echidna. Echidna. Okay? These are platypus, or these are marsupials, but they are hatched from eggs, not live birth. Okay?
Pussycat. Does it have like a creature in its mouth? Or why is its face?
The platypus?
Yeah.
Yeah, it has like a worm that's found digging for it.
What's on its
Okay? It uses its bill to find in the dirt.
platypus?
Yeah.
Why is it called platypus?
Just the name that they gave them.
Are the babies called platypuses?
I'm sure they are. Okay.
Actually? Is there a
Okay.
good one too?
Shh. Are you getting this down, or are you just wanting to talk? Okay, Tony?
Did Adam give that name to them? Same as platypus. Did Adam give all of
If there was a platypus back then, yes.
platypus?
Okay,
I see.
but I'm thinking not. Okay. 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 Now, in your book. Okay, or just for fun. I got them all up here. So if you want to write these down, we'll give you some time. So just for fun, name at least one mammal whose baby is called by each of the following names. A calf. Josiah? Raise your hand. Adam? Tristan? You have any other? Okay. You can just write one down. You don't have to write them all. Okay, so save us time because I want to give you some time to work on your homework if you haven't started it or whatever. Okay? So you said cow, right? Okay. These are animals that have babies known as calves. Okay? So you have a cow, a whale, a giraffe, an elephant, a hippopotamus, and a seal. Shh. Okay? There's no reason to ask what the picture is because I'm telling you up there, okay? Gavin?
So the one that looks like a dog is a cow?
It's a baby calf, yeah.
That looks like
Okay.
animation.
Okay, the next one. A cub. Tony? Okay. A bear, a fox, a lion, and tiger. They are all called cubs. Okay. Now, like I said, if you don't get them all down, that's fine. Just get one. This is just for fun.
Tiger.
Number 3. A fawn. Shane? Yep. A deer. Did you say that? That's 3. You don't need to say it, do you? Because now it stopped my class. Now I'm talking to you, wasting time. You don't need to speak. 4. A foal. Tristan? A horse, a zebra, a mule, or a donkey. They're all called foals when they're babies. Okay? Okay, what about a joey? Josiah? Okay. The kangaroo. What about a kid? Ariel? Olive? A goat. Or an antelope. Okay? They're called kids. Okay? Next one. A kit. Gavin? Tony? No. Well, I guess you could, it's up here.
A bobcat.
Beaver, a bobcat, a ferret, or a rabbit. Okay? Not a kitty cat, but a cat. A bobcat's called a kit. Okay? Number 8. What's a kitten?
Oh,
A cat. Okay? Okay, the next one. What's a lamb?
Lamb chop.
Let's see. Livy. Sheep. Okay. Next one. What's a piglet? Class?
Pig.
The pigs.
Oink, oink.
Okay. Next one. What's a puppy or a pup or a puppy?
A dog.
Class? Be a dog. A fox or a beaver. A wolf, a seal, or a prairie dog. Okay? All their babies are called pups. Okay? That's it. Okay, so your homework tonight is comprehension check 2.2. I'm not going to have much time here. You maybe have 5 minutes, okay, to be working on that. Gianni, so that's going to conclude our lesson today. Your homework also is to do comprehension check 2.2 and then to read 37 to 39, okay? So, Gianni, have a good evening and tune in tomorrow, okay? Bye.